right? So who developed this project and why this was developed a CRM application and what is the technology behind this? Okay, so what we need to do as a developers, everything we discussed. Okay, tool is ready, so we need to work on existing application that we are ready to work. And how can I use the CRM application first? Okay, I'm ready to develop my own applications. Then I need to create a application, right? CRM trial version. So if you want to work in the CRM application, you need to sign up in the CRM. It's a valid for 30 days. So you can sign up with your email address and your phone number, and then you start work on this product. Okay, what is the URL to sign up into the Dynamics CRM? So you can search in the Google like Dynamics CRM sign up. It's a valid for 30 days. After 30 days, that will be expired. You can extend by paying some amount to the Microsoft. That will be taken care by the companies in a real time. You see here the first one, dynamics.microsoft.com. So you can go with the trial free version and then you can enter your details. Okay, you see here. So I have the direct link here. So I'll use that particular link here. So what is the, yeah, this browser. This is a direct URL to sign up your Dynamic 365 Sales Premium. It's a valid for 1 month. Okay, now I want to change my email. So I want to register my CRM application with this email address. Okay, click on next. Sign up your account. So it is asking me what is your details to sign up. In a Facebook also, like while signing up, we need to provide our first name, last name, phone number, everything, right? So in first name, like last name, so I'm going to give like some trial, training, so something like this I'm going to give. And then here our phone number also is mandatory to validate like a OTP. So if you don't give a phone number, it won't allow you to create a trial version. Send then company name. So normally this product will be purchased by the companies, right? To which company you are going to buy this one. So I'm going to buy this CRM application for LG company. So let's take LG. How many persons gonna use this dynamic CRM application in that particular company? So maybe there are 50 to 200 people gonna use this CRM application. I can choose. So you can choose the region based on your country. So before that, you need to give your phone number for authentication. So here, this is for OTP purpose only. Click on next. So it is asking me to enter the text. So you can choose India here and then get OTP here. So after entering the OTP only, you can register yourself. So let me enter OTP. And then verify it. Now, you see here, what is the username you want to take while registering your Dynamic CRM. So with the same username, you can log in into that particular CRM. So here, trial training like 2233. So password, I want to give my own password. Now click on next. So maybe this is not available. We need to check this domain name also while registering. Maybe I can say info2222. We can save and we can check. This will validate. Okay, this is available. So click on next here. See, this is registration only. You can do it easily because this is the initial step to start our development. Okay, now my dynamic CRM application is going to create now. This is the initial step. Okay. So it will take some time, like 2 to 3 minutes of time, and then our account will be activated. Okay. Let's wait for some time. Now, what is here? This training info 2233. This is a username. It is asking me to log in once again, because after registering, it will redirect to, and it will ask you to enter username and password. Now you see here, CRM application is going to create here. It says getting everything ready. Again, it will take some time, because whenever you sign up into the dynamic CRM, in the backend, I mean in the Microsoft servers, one database will be created. So for that reason, it is taking this much time. Okay. Let's wait. Now launch trial. Click on this. I think this is expiring, so I need to give again. Just let me check. It will take some time to load. Okay, this is the first time, right? So obviously it will take more. Still it is loading. Now you see, this will be redirected to initial admin.powerplatform.com. As I said that the CRM application is like app-based application. Okay, so if you type this URL, our name will come into picture here. You see, trial version, trial training info 2000. This is my username and password. By using this, I have logged in into this. So in this, we have so many options. We'll discuss one by one. We have environment option, right? So in this environment, our CRM application will be there. Yes, sales trial. So if you click on this, this is my environment. Click on open. Our CRM application will be opened. So every time it will ask you to enter your username, but sometimes it won't ask. In this environment, there are two things. One is a default one. Default one, we don't use it. Sales app. Sales app means sales service marketing, right? So that will be available in this environment. Environment means one application in a CRM terminology. Okay. Now this is redirecting to this sales service marketing. This URL will be generated randomly, and Microsoft doing some changes in this. So after some days, we can give our own URL names here. For now, Microsoft is not allowing you to give your own things. So click on as I said that there are multiple apps here. So our sales service marketing app is available, dynamic 365 custom. You see here, sales, service, marketing. What I did, I have used one URL. I just signed up with my email address, phone number, and then it is redirected to this place. In this environment, I have chosen sales trial, and then it is open my Dynamics CRM application. You need to register yourself as a free, and then you can start work on this application. Clear? Because this is the first step you need to do to practice. Okay, it's a simple only, but I can give you the procedure also. Okay, so now, okay, I know who developed and other things and all, but I know how to create a dynamic CRM application for a free trial. Then now we have sales, service, and marketing. So I can create a record by clicking on the new buttons and all. But my requirement here is I want to create my own app. This is sales, service, marketing. This is sales app. This is like customer service app. But I don't want to use this app. As per client requirement, I want to create my new app here. Now actual development will come into picture. Real-time development. Okay. So my client requirement is they want to develop one hospital management application. Sales, service, marketing also will be covered, but we'll talk that some custom app. This is a project-based training, right? That's why I'm explaining the project also. Okay, one hospital management project we want to develop. Means I want to create one hospital management app. That is like model-driven app, right? So in order to create a hospital management, what are the things are required? First, we need to understand how the hospitals will work. Or if you want to create a student management app, you should know how the students, like teachers, students information, student payments, teachers, right? Coming to hospital, we have a patient, OP patient, in IP patient, and doctors, doctor treatment types, beds available. There are so many things. By using those requirements, we can go with the hospital management app, right? Okay, I'm ready to create my hospital management app. So should I click on the here? No. So there is a procedure to start developing a new apps in a dynamic CRM. What is that procedure? Okay. So here, if you see here, there are so many components, or there are so many apps are available here. In these apps, so many components will be available, right? So let's say there are 10 apps. To develop 10 apps, they required 1500 components. Component means like tables, views, charts. There are so many things. Now I'm going to create a new app. To create a new app, I need some components. Let's say 100 components I need. So total 1600 components. So how can I find my components out of these 1600? It's very difficult to identify my own components because Microsoft was already developed some components. I also developed some components. All will be stored in one place only, but I don't want to mix my components into the existing CRM components. I want to separate my development components into one container. Right? Let's say today I'm creating one patient table to store patient information. Right? Patient and a doctor's table where I can store doctor's information. If I create tables directly, it will add into the existing tables. But if you create one container, if you keep all your components into this container. Easily you can identify these components, and easily you can move these components from one environment to another environment. I mean, development to production, development to UAT, development to testing, right? So that means I need to start developing my components into one container. That container is called solutions. The initial step is, if you want to develop any application, you need to create a solution. In this solution, you need to start developing your components. Okay, so where is the solutions here? So initially I have redirected to this admin.powerplatform.com, and if I open this, I'm able to come here. But here I have an option to app. We should not use these two. We need to type the URL makes.powerapps.com. You see, with the same credentials only, whatever the credentials we are using it here, with the same credentials we need to log in here. Here we have a left hand side, we have solutions. Ours is sales trial, right? Select this. Solutions like containers. It will have all the development components. Now I'm going to take new solution here. You see, container. Okay. So this is like hospital management. If somebody asks you to find out your component, means directly you can come to a solution. You can check, okay, all my components, all my development components are available in hospital management solution. Okay, these solutions will have a different numbers and a different type of solutions that will be covered at the end of the project. Okay, so this publisher also will discuss later. So now create this. My container is ready. In this container only, you need to start developing your component. Now still it is loading now. Okay. Okay. So now my requirement here is I need to create an app. So in order to create an app, what is the tables are required for hospital management? Patient table, doctor table, right? Let's start with the table creation first in this solution. See, this is my development area. Apart from this place, I don't develop any other component outside. That is wrong. We should do it in this solution only. So tables you see here. So I want to create a patient table. Click on new table, select the table, give the table name. That's it. Table will be created like this. Account table is there. Contact table is there. Lead table is there. The similar way, my patient table will be created. Patient's information, something like this. We have advanced options also. We'll discuss slowly. So now if you want to add attachment option to the patient table, you need to select this one. Attachment means, let's take account table. These are existing tables. Okay, select this. In this account table records, we can attach attachments by selecting this. If you want to have same behavior to your table as well, you need to select this one. Save this. My table is created. So like this. So now I want to create my app. In that app, I want to place my table like this. So table is ready. So if you expand this, you can find this. Yes, table information, patient information table is ready. This table I want to add into the app. Go to app section, create a new app. What type of app you want to create? Canvas app means it's a mobile supported apps you can develop. Model driven app means these type of apps. It's a business apps. Like entire application will have the same type of design. Okay, now I want to create a model driven app like this. I want to have my table into this. Click on model driven app. What is the name you want to give here? So let's say hospital management. This is my app name. Click on create it. My empty app is ready here. This is empty app. This will have all the features, but this app does not have anything here. Now I want to add my pages, I mean my tables. Click on add page. You see Dataverse table. Normally the tables will call it as Dataverse table. So which table you want to add? Or you want to add a dashboard or a custom base? I want to add one table into this particular app. That's the reason I have chosen add page. Click on next. What table you want to add into this particular model driven app? I want to have patient table information. Select this. You see, my app is ready. Did I write any code into this? No, right? So click on this, my patient information. So save. Whenever you do anything, you need to save and then we need to publish. Publish means the app will be published and the changes will be available to all the end users who are using this application. Once you publish this, you just play it. My app is playing now. See, hospital management. In this patient information, I want to store. Click on new button here. Let's say patient name P1. See, did I write any code to create patient information table or to create any app? No, right? I have used existing features and I'm developing a new application. So let's say patient. So all the information will be stored and it will be displayed in the subject. Click on this patient information. I can see my existing that are records which are created by me. Right? So how simple it is. So no need to write anything. You just create, you use the existing features and you download. Now, so I can switch from one app to another app here. You see, I have not created from here, but my app is available here. If I click on Dynamic 365 app, I can move to sales, service, marketing apps. So if you want to go to your newly developed app, you can click on this and you can navigate to your app like hospital management. You see, my hospital management app is ready now. Initially, it was not there. After creating from the solution, after adding from the solution, the tab is ready now. So I can switch by clicking on this option. Clear? This is the initial step. Creating the trial environment, creating the table and creating the app here. Okay. Now there are so many things, like all things we can develop without writing any code. Okay, let's go back to the solution again. So table is ready and app also is ready. So there are, in this solution, there are three components. One is app I have created, model driven app. One is table I have created. Then what is a sitemap means? This navigation. So navigation will be done in two ways. I'll explain you by opening this app. Okay, if I open this app, I have added one table, patient information table. But how is the navigation here is, I'm able to click one table here, but I want to have some sections here like this. You see, sales area, service area, and marketing area. I want to have same behavior in my patient, I mean hospital management also. So how can I do this design? So here in app side, we have options called navigation. Right? Here we have navigation. This part you see here. What you want to add here? You want to add a area or a sub area or a groups you want to add. You see here. And before that, we have option called in the navigation bar. If you click on this, in the app side, home, recent, pinned are available by default. If you click on this, these checkboxes are selected. If you don't want these options, you can unselect this. You see, these are hiding here. If you want to enable this, you see how these symbols are coming: home page, recent items, pinned items. And addition to this, if you want to have these type of things, you need to select enable areas and collapsible groups. You can collapse the groups. Now, after enabling this, you need to select, you see, what areas you want to create, what groups, what sub areas. Area means this part. Group means this part. My work is the one group. Customers is the one group. Marketing is the one group. In that we have a different tables. So now here I want to create two areas here. One area is patients. All patient related information, all patient related tables will be stored in this area. In this, I can give group name, you can give anything. I give patient only. Now you see, patient is the area, this is a group, and this is the table. Sub area means you can give any like table you want to display or anything. And the new area I want to take here is doctors or admin section. Hospital will have an admin section, right? Admin related tables will have everything will have in this place. Now, in this admin section, I want to have a groups also, like doctor management, something like this. All the doctor information, salaries information will be stored in this sub area. Here is what you want to display in the sub area: Dataverse table or dashboard or anything. So I want to display one table like accounts. You see here now. Why I have created a separate solution here is entire CRM application will have these many tables. I have not created all these things. This was created by the Microsoft. On top of this, I'm creating a new tables based on our requirement. If you want, you can use existing tables like account table is there, contact table is there. So I'm going to add contact table in the contacts. So I can rename it like as a doctors. Title is doctors. Save now. So my design is ready like this. So let's publish this. Unplay this. So still it is not published. Let me republish once. Sometimes the changes will not be reflected in the application side. So at that time we need to republish multiple times. Now you see here, patient area is ready and then admin area also ready. But based on the area selection, I can find different tables here. In this patient information, I can find. In the admin section, doctors, I can find doctors. I mean, contact table is ready. So I want to use contact table as a doctors. All these are doctors, which was created by the Microsoft. That means whatever the app you are creating, you can use the existing tables for your requirement, as well as you can create a new tables. In a real-time projects, we create a new tables mostly. Clear or any doubts so far? Okay, now, okay, my hospital management application is ready. I mean, up to one level, not completely. Just I can create a patient information, and then I can create a doctor's information also. But I want more development in this application itself. More development means, okay, I'll compare with the existing application and I'll try to create a new components. Okay. So if you look at this Dynamic 365 sales, service and marketing, if you go to account table, in account table, if I open any record here, I can see big design here. Summary, details, files, assets and locations, related sections. There are many. In addition to this, in account table itself, I have forms. You see, account for interactive experience, sales insight, timeline wall control. These are like in one table, we have a different type of forms. So for my patient table also, I want to have different type of forms. As of now, I'm having only two fields, but in existing application, I have so many fields, and in the table record itself, I have multiple forms in it. See, form to form, my design is different. So now for my patient table also, I want to have a different forms. So how can I create forms? So now in the table itself, we need to create a different type of forms like this. So now go back to the solution. See, we are developing everything in the solution only. As soon as I develop that component, automatically that is reflecting in the app. Okay, now go to table. Whenever you create any table, by default, all these components will be created. Columns, relationships, keys, forms, views. So what are these? In a table, for a record, we need everything to develop a new things. So first we'll talk about a forms here. It's a patient information form. So patient information table, we have a forms here. So what type of forms are available here? Main form, kick form, card form, kick create form. So what type of form you want to develop, that you can select and you can create a new form. So here patient information form is there. So I want to create a patient address form into this particular table. So for this, click on main form and then you give your name like patient address form like this. Patient address form. Right side, I'm changing the name of the form. Okay, save this. So still it is loading. I'm creating the new form. By default, I'll have two fields in the form, name and owner. In case if you want to create a new columns, I mean new fields like this, like phone number, fax, website, you can create it from here, or you can use existing fields also. You can drag and drop. Okay, so still it is loading. Let's the patient address, right? So see, there are some fields which are created by the Microsoft when the table is created. So if you want to move these fields to here, you can take, or you can create a new columns like this, phone number, fax, website, like this. So for now, I want to add status field into my form. Double click on this. That will be added to this place here. So you can remove some fields by deleting this. See, there are three fields. If you want, you can drag and drop also like this. Just drag and drop functionality. Let's say I want to drag and drop created on. So created on is ready and modified on is unready. So now my form is ready with the different fields when compared with other form. So save and publish. Now two forms are ready in my patient table. So we'll create fields also, but we are talking about high level now. So I'm just saving and publishing. So let's refresh. I'll get two forms.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, please.
So, is it not beginner friendly, sir? Because
It's a user friendly.
I have seen your videos where you explain about like modules, entities, ribbon buttons, and etc. But I'm not
Yes.
seeing in this video. Yeah.
Yeah, same only, right? So initially I have explained about the component names. Then I started developing the same components.
But you didn't explain about the ribbon buttons and subgrid and sub area, views, forms.
Yeah, yeah, that will explain in the next class.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, because you
Actually,
should
I have
know.
a question. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Yeah, Mohammed.
Before I used 2011 version and 2013 version, and
Hmm.
this version is looking is completely different to me. Its
Yeah.
interface is totally different. So how you compare? How do you compare this? Means it will be easy to grab the changes, or it will be very difficult. It's like learning a new version or new software.
No, no, you can easily grab, because on top of the previous version only, the new version got developed, right? Like
Okay.
entities, tables, and everything is same. But when compared with the existing version of 2011 or someone, it's very, they have added many features like automation
Okay.
kind of thing. But in a previous version, we don't have much components, right?
Okay.
But in the
So
latest
if we,
version, we have so many.
all previous features and the components are available in this version also.
Not all, some up to some. I mean to say 80%. And addition to this, Microsoft added so many features into the latest version that you need to learn.
So why I'm asking this question is if some client is using still using the old version, then how can we cope up with this interface changes and changes in the components and the screens options?
See, for that purpose, we need to Google it again, because for a training purpose and all, we can create a latest version of trial version only, right? But we cannot create a old version and we cannot explain.
Okay.
That's the main problem, right? So I cannot create 2011 version and I cannot explain, right? But as per the market demand, we need to learn the latest versions only, because everyone is started migrating 2011 to Dynamic 365 9.2 version, the one which we are currently discussing on.
No, but the development is will be the same, like JavaScript and
Same.
web
JavaScript
services
is
and
same,
all this
plugin is same, everything is same.
plugin. Okay.
But addition to this, we have custom pages, canvas apps, model driven app concept. 2011 does not have any app based concept, but this CRM is having app based concept.
Yes. In .NET we used to develop this. If there are some requirement for custom pages, I used to develop in .NET.
Okay. Okay. So now I have created a two forms here for my patient table. So let's publish and let's refresh it. So sometimes the changes will not be reflected in the app side. So at that time, what we can do here is you can go back to the app and you can publish the app, the entire app. Okay, let me show you. It's loading. This is an app, right? You can publish because all components we are adding into this particular app. So we can use publish all customization in case in a real-time project we should not use this one, because after end of the project only we should use this publish all customization. For now it is not reflecting, that's why I'm choosing this. Whenever you are creating any component, that particular component only should be published, not all the components. So let's refresh here once the publishing is complete. Publishing is it's very important option to do whenever you complete your task. If you don't publish, the changes will not be reflected here, because everything we are doing in the browser only. We are not using any other options, right? We are not using any other tools. So that's why this is important. Still it is publishing. Let's see. Still, let's wait. Now all components are published. Published means whatever the components we are creating here in the browser, in the background, in the SQL database, that related component columns will be created. If we create one table here in the database, one table will be created. In the table, the data will be stored. Whatever the patients we are creating here, that information will be stored into the table. If we create one app, one table will be created to that particular app. So this is automation kind of thing. No need to worry about from our side. That will be taken care by the Microsoft. Just front end, we need to create a new components. So in the account table, we have a forms. In the same way, our patient table also, we have a multiple forms here. So if I switch from one form to another form, this is a patient table is having 4 fields, and this information form is having 2 fields. Now you see, in this there are so many features. All features we will be developing into my application like one by one. Right? I hope you are clear about this form, right? This is main form which we have created. Okay. In existing app, I want to have one feature called shortcut to the account creation. This is called quick create option. So whenever you want to create any account record, what you're doing, you're clicking on the account table and you're clicking on the new button. Again, it is loading, it is taking some time. You're filling all the details and you are saving. If you want to create a more account record quickly, this option is not suitable. So for this model driven app have a feature called quick create option. You can create a quick create forms for the different tables, like account table. If you want to create a account table, account record quickly with a limited options, you see, very less fields we are having here. Right. So here I can create like account one, and this account record will be created here. There is no loading option. Again, I can choose. I can create account record. Again, you fill the data and you save and close. So same behavior, I want to have it for my patient table also. So here I have nothing here. Only account only have I have. Sorry, contact. For patient table also, I have a shortcut to create a patient information. So if you want to develop that, so you need to create quick create form. The main form is displaying in center of the place. If you want to shortcut for your table, you need to create a quick create that will be available from here. Okay, so that part will be discussed in tomorrow's class. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask.